Hi everybody, welcome to Donna's Kitchen. We are actually inside the Mallard Manor. We are camping up in Leadville, Colorado for the 4th of July weekend. So we are going to start getting prepped for dinner. We are making steak quesadillas for dinner tonight. So right now we just want to get the steak marinating, and so we'll just go over that. What I have here is 4 New York strip steaks that I've sliced in real thin slices. And for the marinade, we have, this is like a kind of a Cuban marinade. And we're going to have some lime juice, some orange juice, some cumin seeds, the whole seeds, Montreal steak seasoning, and some vegetable oil. So that's what we're going to put in this marinade real quick. We'll start with the orange juice, which is about, I don't know, a 1/4 cup-ish. You know me, it's all ish, right? Especially camping. I don't even have a tablespoon here. Well, actually, I probably do, but I'd rather just wing it. Okay, then we're going to put in some lime juice. I've got 2 pretty small limes, so we'll squeeze that into here. And it just depends on how much meat you're marinating. You can adjust how many limes or how much juice you want, but really doesn't matter. Okay, so there's 1 lime. We'll do the second one. Hopefully you all are having a great holiday weekend. So far we have great weather up here, no rain. And it's about 70 degrees, so it's perfect. Okay. Okay, so there's our lime juice. We'll put a little bit of these cumin seeds. This just needs about a teaspoon. So I just put a little bit into my hand, kind of give them a little crush to get the aromatics going. Okay. And vegetable oil, we're going to do 2 tablespoons, which I have no idea how to wing it, but there we go. How about that? 2 tablespoons. And also 2 tablespoons of Montreal steak seasoning. Ever since I discovered this recipe for the marinade, I decided to get the Mongo Montreal steak seasoning. This is kind of my fave. That was about 1 tablespoon. Oop, a little extra. Darn. Okay, let me just get a fork here. Give this a whisk. Did I get everything in it? I think so. So again, juice of a couple of limes, a teaspoon of cumin seeds, 2 tablespoons of Montreal steak seasoning, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and about a 1/4 cup of orange juice-ish. Okay, so we are just going to pour this into our Ziploc with our steak. I guess I should turn that way. Okay. We'll give this a nice seal. We want to get most of the air out of it so that marinade can really penetrate into the meat. Give that a little zhuzh. And then we'll stick this in the refrigerator to marinate until dinner, so it'll probably be about 3 to 4 hours. Okay guys, we're getting ready to put this steak on the grill. Remember, we marinated it 3 or 4 hours ago. And of course, I jinxed the rain. It's been raining for the last 2 hours, but now the sun is shining, so it's time for dinner. So we have my wonderful Mother's Day gift that I got, the Blackstone griddle. That's what we're going to cook the steaks on. So I'm just going to put a little oil down. And then we will put all this meat on. Yeah. If you don't have one of these griddles, I recommend it. We have been cooking like crazy on ours. Okay, so I'm going to leave this to Anton, and he can finish it up, and then we're going to start our corn salsa. Okay, we're going to start our corn salsa, and here's what we have in this. I put 4 cobs of corn that I cut off of the cob, just raw. And then we have a poblano pepper that I've diced up. And then we have an onion, a green bell pepper, and a yellow bell pepper. So we're basically just gonna saute that a little bit, put some of my favorite Hatch green chili seasoning. And then we'll top it off with some cilantro and lime juice, okay? So let's go ahead and put our corn in. Okay. You could also do this on the griddle or grill the cobs of corn first, but our griddle's sort of maxed out with all the steak right now. Okay, that's the poblano pepper I've added. And then our onions and bell peppers. Now come look at all this color. Doesn't that look wonderful? We are going to put this in some of our quesadillas, but you can also eat it on the side as a side dish, whatever you prefer. So between the steaks and the corn salsa, we will get this going, and I'm going to add a little bit of this seasoning in here. And then we'll be back to assemble the quesadillas. Okay, this is sizzling good. Just about done here. Okay, our corn salsa is just about done. I think I'm going to turn the heat off. And I'm going to squeeze, I already cut up some more limes. We'll put some lime juice in here. You know the best cooking is done while we're camping. Okay, couple more. Anton's over there finishing up the steak. Sun is shining now, we're looking good. Okay, so lots of lime juice, and then I've already cut up some cilantro that we'll sprinkle in there. And just give that a stir. And then that will be ready to add into our quesadillas. Okay, we are starting to assemble our quesadillas. Lots of steak. The cheese I'm using here is this queso quesadilla cheese. You can't get any better than that for quesadillas, right? But you could use, you know, your favorite. Colby Jack or Pepper Jack would be really good. Okay, this is a big old quesadilla. I told you we eat good at the campground. Okay, so now let's go over and get our corn salsa. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see that nice color it got on there. After I added the lime juice too, now it's all nice and moist. Okay, so we got, remember we have corn, onions, poblanos, and bell peppers in here. And then I'm going to sprinkle just a little more of this Hatch green chili. And then we will top it with the other tortilla and get it on the griddle. Okay, look at that. We just flipped it. It's looking nice and crispy. I did put a little garlic butter on the griddle. And of course it's my my favorite Chef Chamois garlic butter. We decided not to try to flip it on camera in case it was a disaster. But I used 2 spatulas. Bam, it was a success. So we're gonna assemble the other ones and then we'll be ready to eat. Oh yeah, look at that cheese pull. Okay, we have our steak quesadillas all done, cut up. I topped it with a little cilantro. We have some sour cream and some queso. And of course, the Coors Light. Let's eat.